Hello, my dear friends. My name is Olga Sokolova, also known as Mandodari. I am a disciple of Dr. Ganapati Stapati, and I study and teach and practice Vaastu Shastra, the ancient science of architecture. But it's not only architecture of the buildings and temples and different houses and spaces, but it is a science of evolution of space and time. It is a science about life, of the very essence of life, of manifestation of forms coming from somewhere. And from where? Well, I will explain to you. Imagine yourself, you sit in a dark room in your bedroom and there is no light, but you do know there is a bed on your right, there is a chair on your left, there is a makeup table there at the corner. You are aware that there are things there. You also know that your little house or big house is sitting on our planet Earth, and that is a part of our solar system. And there are a lot of stars and universes, and there is so much out there, but you still sit in this dark room, but you are aware about this incredible, incredible space filled with all these objects, with the living organisms, small and big, about human emotions, about so many things. And Vaastu Shastra actually touches every single subject because it explains from where everything is coming. Now imagine yourself that there is no house, nothing. It's just awareness. You know that it can be, but you know it's not there. Imagine a total darkness, a void, a total ignorance, and nothing is there. It's just void. But you are above that void, and it's called samvid. So you are aware about yourself, and suddenly in this void, in this timeless space, which is also spaceless space, there's nothingness basically. It's called sunya, sunyambaram. Everything is in potential, and at the same time there is nothing. Nothing there exists. So suddenly there is a hole appears, and in that hole appears a dot, a concentrated energy, and then big bang, boom, it happened. Incredible light is coming out from that little dot, and it penetrates and fills the void with light, and everything starts vibrating, pulsating, and the sound appears, and that's the beginning of the universe. And it came from that little dot. So that is the beginning of our universe, and it fills up itself with thoughts, emotions, and then it manifests itself into forms and different objects, in living organisms, in human beings, in trees and flowers. And it's all about Vaastu Shastra. And it is all about proportions and vibrancy of the object. But it's not something very artificial or foreign or hard to understand. It is actually about life of itself, how it grows from little seed and becomes something really beautiful. So the Vaastu Shastra explains in detail what is that Vastu, that awareness, that incredible energy, that incredible light and sound, and how all these forms get manifested in this material world, how they interact with each other, how vibrancy of each form influences another form, how our thoughts are filling up actually the space with energy. While I'm talking to you, I already emanated so much light and energy particles which filled up this space, and that's why our universe is expanding, because we are filling up with energy particles coming from that little dot which sits in us also. It's in the cave of our heart, and it's there. It's called Jivatma, little particle of life and love by itself, and it emanates It's self-replication, little particles. And they're little tiny dots of light. And they're also called Paramanu. Para, super, anu, atom. We know that our scientists are looking for this God particle. They're trying to split more and more and more particles to get to that fundamental particle of life. But Vaastu Shastra, for thousands of years, already knows about that particle. And it's there, and it's described, and it says that this particle is actually a little cube, and it has inside a grid of energy, and everything emanates from these little particles. And so if you will come to my lectures, which will be held at Shivananda Ashram at different locations, or at their international conference in Montreal in July of this year, you will know much more about Vaastu Shastra and about life, about the essence of life. You will know even why you have to sleep in certain direction. And for example, in this book, How to Sleep to Get Sound Sleep by Swami Shivananda, where on the page 36 he said, sleep with your head toward east. Do not sleep with your head toward north. You can sleep with your head toward west and south. Why? I will explain to you why. I will explain. Because the energy emanates from the core, from the bottom of the planet, from its the lowest chakra, Muladhara, which is the southern pole, geographic pole, and the energy rises up. That is a lot of heat. So you don't want to sleep in the energy which is rising. You want to sleep like reclining Vishnu, horizontally. So according to east-west lines, that's why you have to sleep that direction. So this is just a minor detail, but there is so much there, and I would be happy to share that with you. So please come, and I will share with you this ancient knowledge. And I'm sure everybody will be fascinated by that, because it's just the essence of life described in these ancient scriptures, and it's a part of Vedic science, of Vedanta. The one single source feeds everything, and it's love by itself. Thank you very much. Om Shanti.